Hey everybody, welcome. It is Deandra, your dollhouse, phone sex dollhouse mistress. I blanked out on what I was going to say. It is a Sunday morning, y'all. Be nice. Um, I am here because I haven't gone live in a while. I teach you how to make money from home as a phone sex operator. I do have my sites, I do have my resources, and we can always sit down and train one on one. I've got a couple of bundles for that, but this is where to go. It's always down in the description. Um, Basically, you're going to go here to the dollhouse homepage and you can find the descriptions down below on every video. You'd also find it right there on the what's it called? You'd also find it down there on the descriptions below. I think I just said that. Anyways, good morning, y'all. bit.ly dash dollhouse home. And I do believe this has to be capitalized. So just be aware of that. That is a capital D. All the rest is normal altogether. Dollhouse home. So you can check out all of the trainings, all of the things, and everything that I have available to help you learn how to become a PSO. Start working from home. It is an easy side hustle. This is an easy job. It is fun. All you need is literally that right there. That's all you need. You need a phone. As long as you have your phone, guys, you will go ahead and start making money from home. I can teach you how to literally start today and then start getting paid next week. There are literally sites that where you can create your account 1 or 2 days, you get verified, and then literally in 7 days from today, you can get paid. So that's one benefit of being a PSO. So let's just talk about it. Get paid weekly. Some companies pay you daily. Some companies pay you monthly, and those are good too. But of course, we love the daily pay. We love the weekly pay. That one's my favorite though. Of course, daily pay. A lot of these companies, as long as you've talked and you have $10 credit, you get paid daily. The company that pays monthly has a higher percentage though. So not bad at all. I definitely work on this company too. And it is going to just pay you more, which is great. And when I say get paid more as a phone sex operator, we know we charge per minute, per talk time, and then we get a percentage of that. Each chart or each company, I mean, will pay you a different amount of percentage per minute. So some pay 70, some pay 50, some 35. It just depends across the board. And based on what you decide to charge is what you'll get paid. I have another video where I do break that down, guys. So feel free to, first of all, subscribe. Go check out my sites. Go check out my other videos as well. I do have a video where I break that down. But if y'all have any questions about that, if y'all want to set up any one-on-one trainings, we can definitely talk about that. I can help you get started. Like literally, I can help you get started today, get paid next week. Like I'm not even kidding, guys. This right here, being a PSO, you can start today, get paid in 7 days. Literally, I am not joking. How do you do that? You go to the right companies, you get started correctly, and this is where you're going to find me. So here we are. Okay, so it's decently showing. I think y'all can pretty much tell that that's where we're at. This is my YouTube channel. Let's see, is that better? That's better-ish, right? So anyways, you're going to be here. Where are you going to find my site? You're going to go down here to that page right there. It loads up these 2 links at the bottom. I know that's a little blurry, but y'all can pretty much follow along, I'm sure. I do have a link right here for a one-on-one chat where we can do a one-on-one training session. You sign up, set your time up, all of that. And then here, if you want to go here, it is going to be my homepage. This is the dollhouse. This is where you will find all of the trainings that you need to learn how to be a phone sex operator. So that right there, guys, is one of my ebooks. This is going to be my featured ebook of the week. It is amazing. I literally tell you the 6 steps that you need to take to make $100 per call. In about an hour and a half from home, all of my calls last me an hour and a half or so, sometimes more than that. That's my average. And I'm making about 100 plus on the phone from home, making that money, right? Just talking to people. Then a little bit about the book, what that is. You're going to scroll down. All of the details are right here, guys. Everything you get. Then you're going to get to the section that says all products. You can kind of see that. I'm sorry, it is a little brighter. I typically don't use this phone on here, but the other one was dead. Like I couldn't even turn it on. Anyways, guys, this right here is every single book you're going to get in my bundle, in my collection. So the Dollhouse Collection, PSO Profit and Power Playbook, it is $150, but you are getting 15 ebooks from scheduling, from the websites, from what to say. Literally, I have a really good ebook that I give you 200 scripts. It says 100 plus. That's because I flip the script in each one and I tell you 2 different scenarios you could play with one role play scenario. So you're getting 15 ebooks. I literally tell you where and how to promote yourself as a PSO, where and how to get characters that you can use legally, use the rights for. Okay, that looks like it reset the brightness. Yes, it did. That's crazy. I didn't know it did that. But anyways, that's what it is, guys. And you'll scroll through, you'll get a breakdown of each and every book in the collection. There's book 2, the 100 plus conversation starters, exactly what to do, how to create your characters. 2 books on that. One is a workbook, Clock Me Daddy, because you need to make sure that you're logging in at the right time to actually show up, get calls, make money, so you're not sitting and waiting by the phone, because that sucks. Seduce with Strategy, where and how you're going to go produce. Dominance and Desire, do you want to do dom calls? I break that shit down. Lace and Power, Voices of Seduction. 10 lines that you can say that you can adapt to you and your personality for 10 different character types. For example, the dom, the brat, the naughty neighbor, whatever it is you're trying to be at that given phone call. 10 lines you can say that are going to drive people crazy, that are going to extend your call time and are going to lead to more conversations, because that is what you want. You want to know, what can I say to make this call last longer? What can I say to do more? And because that's what's going to make you your money. What to say when the line goes quiet. That could be awkward for some people, but if you know how to use silence correctly, if you know how to actually work with it, you can actually make that work really good and make yourself a lot of money. The $100 call frame book, which is my featured book of the week, Imagination Sells, how to use your actual 5 senses to extend the call, what to say, what to do. I teach you how to do these things, guys. I'm not giving you like a 2-3 page line booklet. All of my books are, my shortest one is 15 pages. The longest one's probably like 66. So again, I'm not giving you like a 2 or 3 page manual, charging you $40 for that shit. Cause the other day I had somebody buy that. They bought a book similar to it, supposedly going to teach you how to get started with phone sex, how to do this, how to do that. It was 3 fucking pages for $40. I'm like, what the shit? Like, I would not. I was pissed. I was pissed for her. Like, no, that sucks. Anyways, 5 lines to instantly show a call, slow a call down. How to make sure that your caller is slowing down to your pace, because we don't want to get through these calls quickly, y'all. You want to learn how to extend it. You want to know what to say to make sure that these people are talking to you, because that's how and when you get money. The Art of Phone Seduction. So 15 books. This is my newest one, my newest edition. So excited for that book. But anyways, in this collection, guys, you get all 15 books. Like I said, I give you the details. I break it down. I tell you when and where and what to say, then how to build your character correctly, how to get legal pictures. If you don't want to put yourself out there and do that personally, I give you that bit of information. And And of course, you don't want to just go get random model pictures. That'll get you in trouble. Random pictures to put up there, because again, that'll get you in trouble. Plus, there's legal verification that you have to do when you're signing up with these accounts. Also, don't go pay a company $4,000 or $5,000 to set up an account for you. It takes like 15-20 minutes and it is free to do that. So don't be doing that shit. I can teach you and I can show you how to do it, but I'm not doing it for y'all. If you want to learn how to set up your profiles correctly, you want to go here. You want to find phone sex trainings. And of course, my bundle's number one. I have a one-on-one session right there where you and I will jump on a Zoom 1 hour. If you want 2 hours on Zoom plus all of the ebooks I just talked about, then that would be this bundle right there. And then I have a 4-hour training session, and we don't have to do the 2 or the 4 hours all together. We can break them up. So for example, if y'all get the after party training, we can do 2 hours for one, like on a Saturday afternoon. Then we can do 2 hours later. We can do 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, whatever. We will figure that out. But both of these sessions or trainings packages, you get all of the ebooks I talked about. So you can do all of the ebooks plus a couple of Zoom sessions. You can do just one Zoom session, which is also really great because we get a lot done in that time. Or you can do all of my ebooks as well. And if you want to just go in and grab a couple of the books, you can. I do have smaller bundles too, guys, and that would be right there. Okay, I didn't load it, but here we go. Let's see, is it loading it? Oh, okay, that did. It was just you had to scroll a little bit more. This right here, my 4 ebooks. Um, this is a great bundle. How to get your first $500 weeks. Like, do you all want to make $500 per week from home on the phone, whether it's a side hustle or whether it's going to be like a full-on career? Guys, your typical full-time job out here after taxes is paying people about $800. People are sitting in traffic. Excuse me, all. People are sitting in traffic for like, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours of their day, pissed off, annoyed, whatever, trying to get to work, trying to get home, trying to get stuff done, wasting gas, paying for their like lunch outside Uber Eats or whatever, barely able to get a 10-15 minute lunch, lucky to get a 30-minute lunch. And for what? Right? They're coming home with like $800 a week after taxes, when you could be sitting at home, not bothering with traffic, making your own lunch. Maybe every now and then you might want to do Uber Eats or something. Not saying that's bad at all. Definitely do that too every now and then, but you shouldn't have to rely on that. And make $500 plus. And actually, I'm really lowballing y'all, honestly, with this number. I like to promise low and over deliver. So you could actually make $500 in like 3 days. The other day, I got off of a phone call. I made $235 in one phone call in an hour and a half. So can you make $500 from home online as a part-time thing? Absolutely. In this ebook, you get in this bundle, you get 4 ebooks. You get the 100 plus conversation starters. You get the how to earn money with phone sex, a little bit of everything. You're also going to get seduce with strategy. You click on that, guys, and it'll give you more details. The 100 phone sex conversation starters, literally, I tell you what to say, when to say, pause, breathe, say this, say that, like that. And then I flip the script. So it's really 200 right there. Voices of seduction. Again, what to say if you are pretending to be the brat, the dom, the naughty neighbor, whatever. Given your persona, what should you say? What are the things you should say? That is what I give you. Seduce with strategy, literally how and where to promote yourself as a PSO to start getting traffic to your profile. And then a little bit of everything is that first one. So anyways, this book is like a one-stop shop type of a thing. Everything you need to get going and get started. Then you got some other bundles as well you can check out, guys. You get 3 books. So pick something you're really interested in learning and doing and check it out. Is there a bundle? If not, you can definitely grab all of the ebooks by themselves. If you hit that little pink button, or not button, but like the title says Deandra's PSO Dollhouse, scroll down, you will see all of these ebooks. And I love it. At 15 now, you'll get all these ebooks. You'll just get to pick the one that you like. You get to go to the next page, all of that. So, anyways, come check it out, guys. And again, where and how do you find it? If we go back to YouTube, we're right here. We're home. We're where we're at right now. Everything is linked out in the description, of course, but where do we find it? On my main page. Again, check out all these other videos. I've got a lot of videos. And if you're in the mood for like a feel good tear jerker, that right there, my review. I know this is blurry, y'all. Phone Sex Dollhouse review. Go check that out. It is a story of a girl who was homeless, grabbed some of my bundles, put all of this information into play, and was able to, within a couple of months, I'm like talking 4 or 5 months, get herself into an apartment. Those are the stories that just make me so happy. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm putting this information out there, because if I can help somebody do that, I know that more people can be helped with this as well. I know how amazing it is to be making money from home. I've been doing this now, I guess I can say 18 years, because it's now 2026. So it's super awesome. But yeah, guys, that's where to find that. That's where to go. So if you want to start making money from home, again, you start today and get paid in 7 days. Let's set up a time to chat. Go ahead and set up a training session with me, or do one of the after party sessions or the happy hour sessions, so we can go on in and we can look at your accounts if you have them, if you're started already. So I do help people who are already in the industry. We can optimize your profiles, make sure that we get more clients. If what your goal is to just bring in traffic, let's talk about how to promote your site. Let's talk about how to get your name out there, your accounts and profiles out there, so we can start making you more money. All right. So again, guys, this is the best type of job because it is so flexible. You decide when you work, right? So we got flexible schedule and flexible income. So that's important, especially if you have kids, right? Even if you don't, this is important because you get to work on your own. So, for example, stay at home parents. And I say parents because men, you're more than welcome to come into this too. We have a lot of men PSOs. So this isn't exclusively for women, of course. But let me tell you all a story. The other day, I was talking to a woman who wanted to get started, and she's looking at how, and we're doing a training and everything else. She basically said her job is threatening to fire her at this point if she takes more time off. She has no other um she doesn't have a choice in this case. Her 5-year-old son is sick and he has to go to the doctor often. And it's a really sad story. I'm not going to share more, but basically he's had an episode here recently. He had to be going to the doctor 5 times in about a week and a half. So almost every day she was having to take time off work. Her boss was already texting and calling her, telling her if she took another day off within the next week, she was going to get fired. She works at home, or I'm sorry, she doesn't work from home. She works at this office, and she's looking for something where she can make that income from home and where she will be in control of her schedule, because her son, unfortunately, right now has this health condition situation going on, and hopefully he will get better. But she doesn't need that extra stress. She doesn't need that extra situation where her company is literally saying, hey, if you're going to be um, absent again, if you're not coming in, we're going to fire you. She can't help it. She has to take her son to the doctor. She has to make sure he's okay, right? And it's It sucks, but that's not the only situation where I know people are in similar type of scenarios. So being able to have a flexible schedule, being able to literally be in charge of your time and being able to say, yes, I will work from this time. No, I won't work from that time. And not have that boss breathing down your neck, demanding this time, that time, whatever, is crucial, especially for parents who would like to stay at home, right? Oh, I put stay at parents. um, so stay at home parents, y'all can work around your kids' schedule. And if you're in a situation where they're needing to go to the doctor, needing to go to, like, let's say it's not a situation like that, right? But you want to take your kids to soccer practice, this activity, that activity, you want to go and volunteer at your kids' school. Being able to have this flexible schedule, being able to decide when you will and will not work and not have to clock in to somebody else or have your schedule determined by somebody else will allow you to actually be there for your family, for your kids in those fun type of situations, and also in those times when it's not so fun and it's a necessity, like in her case right now with her son. She has to take him to the doctor. And she told me, she flat out told me, she goes, I I'm gonna end up having to take my son to the doctor here at least a couple more times in the next week and a half. So she is trying to work that out, right? But her boss already told her, "You're fired." I wouldn't be surprised if next time I talk to her, he already had fired her. So, anyways, that right there is one of those situations that just sucks. But this type of a job, being a PSO, would allow someone in that situation, would allow a parent to decide their schedule so they can work around their kids. I've actually helped people in that situation before do that. College students, where are you at? Let me talk to y'all. I did this in college. That is when I started. I freaking loved it because I logged in again, same thing, flexible schedule. I logged in around my class time. I knew that from Tuesday and Thursday, from this time to that time, I wasn't going to work. I knew I did not want to work Friday nights because that's when me and my friends went out. Saturday nights, Sunday nights as well. Didn't want to work on those days. So I worked during the days around my class, around when I wanted to work, and I got to do stuff. And I actually had really good money. I was not having to do like my other friends. Oh, I can't meet up because I have to go to work. I can't do this because I had to go to work, whatever, right? Or I can't go and do that activity. I can't go on that trip. I can't do all of that. A lot of times my friends had to be at work, had to be doing homework, had to do other stuff, right? That was not my experience because I got to say, well, all right, I can't work Tuesday, Thursdays because those are my days for class. I don't want to work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday nights. So I get to decide, all right, Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays during from this time to that time, that's when I'm going to work. And I got to demand that and call that schedule and do it when I wanted to. So it was perfect for me as a college student. And if you are a college student looking for a job that would work around your schedule, work around your class times, and give you the freedom to actually go out, be with your friends, and the income, because you do need money to be able to go out, to travel, to go here and go there and have fun, right? So this is perfect for parents who want to be with their kids. This is perfect for college students who want to work around whatever schedule their classes demand, who want to work around their study time and everything else they've got going on, and who want an actual social life. This is perfect for y'all. People who are looking for part-time opportunity, this can also be that, because when I was a teacher, a full-time school teacher, I taught 8th grade, I taught high school. I did this at home when I could, when I had a chance. And if I didn't want to log on, guess what? I didn't have to. So if you are looking for a job like that, you can work around your family, around your obligations, around maybe some fun trips and things you may have planned. Or if you have a full-time job or a combination of those things going on, being able to have this flexible schedule, being able to work from home as a PSO is perfect. So, guys, feel free to, again, check out my link, go up here, go into the description, and check out all of this information that I have so that you can get started today. Let's set up a one-on-one time to chat. Let me help get you started. Let me help get you going, because if what you want is to be kind of like her, sitting on her desk, counting her money just on the phone and smiling and relaxed and happy because she's not having to worry about her coworkers. She's not having to worry about traffic. She's not having to worry about any of that shit, then let me help you get started as a PSO. And I will actually have to be back at a later time, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Ask your questions in the comments. Check it out. Go down below. Make sure you subscribe. I have to jump off of here because I actually have a session here in a minute where I will be helping somebody get started as a PSO. Very excited to meet her. It's going to be our first time we're going to be working together. And I'm going to jump off now, but I did want to come on here because it had been a while since I had been able to come on here and do a live and jump on and share the opportunity with everybody. But if you have questions, feel free to reach out. If you have questions about getting started or you want to set up a time for us to talk, check those links. Again, let me show y'all real quick where they're at. Let me go on here. Oh, guys, check out my screen too. I love that. I put that on my screen right there. Ooh, love it. So you're going to go to my YouTube. Again, feel free to check out my other videos. Anyways, it's a little blurry. I know. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I don't exactly know why, but you're going to go here to that link right below. It says one more. Down here at the bottom or wherever that pops up for you. You're going to go to the Dollhouse store, or you can go to the one-on-one chat. Dollhouse store, you go here. This is where you're going to find all of the resources. You're going to find our featured product of the week and all the other ebooks I talked about if you want to set up a training session. You go here to all products right above the first one. You go to phone sex trainings. And then here is where you'll see your options for the Zoom links and all of the ebook bundles. And of course, that one right there, it is the first one listed in the main page. It is the first one listed in the trainings page. These are all of the ebooks, guys. All 15 ebooks, all of the information that you could possibly need, think, or want in order to actually succeed, actually get money. 15 ebooks now. So happy that I've got 15 ebooks for you. It is a $415 value, but you can get it for only $149. So go grab it before the price goes up. I honestly feel like this will be increasing soon. So grab all of the ebooks with every bit of information that you could possibly need or want. How to promote yourself, how to set up the characters, what are the websites, how much money can you make, how do you figure out when to work to make sure you're making money. If you want that, go ahead and go grab this bundle. It is awesome. And if you're interested, guys, if you want a little bit more help and support, come on in here. Let's do a one-on-one Zoom session, or let's do 2 sessions plus all the ebooks, or let's do 4 and get all the ebooks as well. But anyways, I've got to jump off of here. Thank you all for being here with me. I hope to chat soon. I hope that we will be able to talk. Excuse me, to talk and to get to know each other. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be here.